Okay, what is going on, everybody? This is TGA. We're in Rotherham for Stand Up to Racism protest. We're live, folks, we're live. Just check what's happening. It's all the police are going to be about today, so. It's quite a big one. Police liaison, inspector.
Hey sir, you right?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Good, good.
Fantastic. I might stick close by you guys today in case anything gets a bit hairy on the live streaming and everything now.
Live streaming?
Yeah.
Is it on Facebook or YouTube? YouTube. What's your handle? Your name on thing?
TGA.
Sorry, say again.
TGA.
TGA.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, one of the gents that came last night.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your name, dude?
Sam, I go by.
Sorry,
Sam's my name.
Sam.
Yeah.
Sam. Nice to meet you, Sam.
And you. What's your name?
I'm PC Jacobs.
PC Jacobs.
I work in Riverside House, Main Street Police Station, just down the road.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
There we go, folks. Well, yeah, I did say I wouldn't be able to make it, mate. I've got a thing with my mate later for my birthday. Late birthday thing. So we're going to have a wander around, see what's going on. If things do get hairy, I'll come back by the police.
Thank everybody for this absolutely brilliant turnout.
Come around this way.
We know this is the only way to defeat the Nazis.
I don't know.
They've completely demoralised them to see so many people out, united from wherever you come from, against these horrible fascists.
Come back.
We know that Rotherham's a target. Obviously, you know, I don't have to remind people about the attacks on the vandalism that we had them sent to the offices in just off Sheffield Road, and then they came the other week. So every single time, apart from Manders when we weren't totally prepared, I think we've managed to see them off. And this is absolutely the only way is to keep them off, and we're all to keep when our side is united, it demoralises them, and it's the only thing we can do, I think, as well as all the other activities around building, and it's the only way we can keep them off the street. So I know it's a good game, and I really appreciate people giving up the Saturdays, but I think we're going to have to keep on doing this, and especially when they've been boosted by Trump in America. When the Labour Party, Starmer and Red Cooper and all that keep coming out with that horrible racist narrative, they're coattailing the Tories.
Got the fascists.
We just know it legitimises all the racism and the hatred against
why should I leave?
migrants and refugees. We know that
People would rather not be filmed. This is what this demonstration means. People would rather not be filmed.
I'm filming that. Hey, move off, please.
We can all go
Get off
top
me,
of
you.
it. Please don't push. Please don't
He's
push.
touching me, get off.
Work through unions, and we need to do a street work as well. Thank you.
There we go, folks. Off.
Thanks, Jill. You've probably seen we have
Off.
some fascists filming us at the moment.
I'm literally just filming them speakers at the front there. Move off me, please.
Please do not touch it.
He's touching me, he's backing into me.
I think they'll just see that there's a big crowd here.
I'm trying to move it, he's following me. Hey, get off.
You know, that'll demoralise them as well. So,
Move out the place. Get off, I told you. How many
This
times?
is the kind of thing that they do every time.
Right, we can't be pushing anyone.
He keeps pushing into me. I'm moving back and he keeps backing into me.
We can't be pushing people. If you're going to stand there and block his camera if you want to.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as
Okay. Well, let's not be pushing people if you want. Okay, fair enough.
Thank you, Constable.
He's moved it up.
Sam, can I have a chat with you very briefly?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
okay? Thank you, Sam.
Thanks everyone coming here.
I know you was here last night, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Did you speak to PC Andy Thorpe?
That was him.
Yeah, PC Thorpe last night. I think you put some money in the charity box, didn't you?
Yeah.
You put some money in the charity box and you had a bit of cake. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm more than happy for you to film. That's completely fine. All we don't want to do is antagonise anyone else. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm not trying to.
No.
I was just filming the speakers over there, and they started getting hostile with me. So
all we want to do is just try and keep it nice and relaxed and nice and chilled.
Yeah.
I appreciate you just stood there filming, which you're allowed to do. That's okay. But let's try and keep it all nice and cordial, nice and calm. But much like last night.
Yeah. Well, I'll try and stand back and film the speakers from there. But
Are you a local lad? Do you live in Rotherham?
No.
Have you travelled up here?
Fair bit, yeah.
How far have you travelled?
A couple of hours.
Where, sorry?
A couple of hours from Wales.
No way.
Yeah.
That's a long way. Do you get the train down?
No.
Car?
Maybe.
Very nice.
I know you're fishy now.
Whereabouts in Wales?
I'd rather not say.
That's completely fine.
I know what you're doing now.
No, that's completely fine.
No.
Yeah, it's okay. Like I said, you're more than allowed to film. That's fine. Let's just try and keep it nice.
I'm not here for any bad intentions for anyone, guys. I'm not here for any bad intentions. I'm just here filming for YouTube. That's it.
Yeah, it's YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel.
You're just here as what, sorry?
I'm just here to film for YouTube. I'm not here to cause any trouble for anyone.
What name is it on YouTube
It's
you use?
TGA, my channel.
Okay. What sort of things do you normally film then, TGA?
All sorts of things. I fly my drone over like rail depots and things like that. I've done government buildings. I've done lots of other protests as well. I've covered the United Kingdom march as well in London. So, okay, mate. Yeah. How are you today? Good. So we are, yeah, no bad intentions. We're not trying to cause any grief for anyone. And you're doing the right thing. You're covering your face because you don't want to be on camera or anything. That's brilliant.
It's our choice,
Yeah, protecting your own privacy, which you've got a right to do.
I think walking up to people very closely with a phone filming like what you're doing is obviously going to upset
Well, I was filming the speakers at the front there, and people started coming up to me. So.
Are you live streaming?
I am, yes.
How this is how this is
I'm live streaming because I'm on my own, and I've been attacked previously, so this is for my protection more than anything.
Which demos have you been attacked at then? Which actions?
Well, just now for a start, and last night, and yesterday. I do, yeah. You can cover, like you're doing, you can cover your face.
Not to do this, mate.
Yeah, you can't touch it though.
I'm not touching you, love.
That's fine.
Anybody taller than me?
Yeah, it's well.
Well, what's he up with that, will he?
Just leave
How
it.
can a young bloke like you be a fascist?
I'm not a fascist. I'm just filming.
We know you
I'm
are.
a YouTuber.
Yeah, we know.
I'm a YouTuber, love. YouTuber, love.
Yeah, get the flag in.
Come on, mate.
That's it, that's good.
Come on, mate. You should have learned by now. Come on, mate. You should have learned by now, shouldn't you? Like what I'm doing, I'm just a YouTuber. I told you this before, mate.
Yeah, you need to stop it.
Hey, come on.
I call YouTube far right.
I'm not far right, mate.
No, you
Just a
are.
YouTuber.
No point denying it. We know what you are.
Just a YouTuber. Get on my face.
I can't, I'm not touching you. I'm allowed to be near to you as long as I don't touch you.
Just get too close to my personal space, man.
No,
That's
you're
really
too close to my personal space.
In Sheffield, you were getting that far away from
Yeah, because they were coming up to me. If you remember, we were stuck by the wall and you kept coming up to us. You were one who kept coming up to us. We stood by the wall and you kept coming up to us.
Listen, you were walking up with your camera.
Oh, well, yeah, by the crossing, yeah, it's a crossing. If you're going to block the crossing, that's not on me, is it, really?
It was a vigil.
Yeah, it was a vigil, yes, that's great. I'm trying well, I was just filming, I wasn't doing any harm, mate. Wait.
Just make sure you don't touch him or his property.
Off.
No, I'm just saying, if you touch his property, then it'll be police.
It's assault. That's what it is.
No, it's not assault.
It is assault to touch me. Yes, it is, because it's an extension of myself. I'm independent, so yeah, I am independent YouTuber. That's what I am.
In terms of independent, what sort of?
So I don't take part in protests. I just have an independent stance and just let people express their views freely. That's because my right to do so.
Right,
yeah, I am. Yeah.
Why?
You just come up to me. Can you stop?
Because I wanted you to stop filming.
I'm not going to stop filming. It's my right to do so. It's my right to do so. I'm a YouTuber, so it goes on YouTube. Yeah.
I don't think it's very nice.
Our next speaker
That's what I do. Well, I got a right to do so. It's a public space, so.
You've got a right to do so.
Barnsley Trade Union
I've got a right to
against
privacy.
fascism for many years.
And there's no expectation of privacy in a public space. The policeman will tell you that. So here we go. Hostility.
Comrades, I just got one big map. I got elected on the council again this term, and I told you that I was proud to put the resolution from the this council condemning the far right.
Just doing some filming, mate, that's all. Live streaming.
Why are you doing that? Where that hotel
Hang on, why are you coming up to me like that? That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Just wondering what you're doing.
Yeah, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing walking around me like that? You're a bit weird, aren't you? It's strange when you. Oh, Paul. Alright, get back. Why are you surrounding me like that for?
That's brilliant.
You're an odd Paul, you're an odd man.
Anybody else's life at risk. And that's what they did on that.
I'm filming in a public space. I've got every right to do so. Yeah, I know, you've been on YouTube before, mate. So, you've been on YouTube, multiple people's videos before. So, oh, we know, yeah. That's slander, that is, mate. That sounds a bit suspicious. Sometimes it takes one to know one, mate, to be fair. People who make those kind of accusations usually have something to hide themselves.
I'll tell you, comrades, carry on fighting and you'll win. Let's drive along. Thank you.
Right.
Also, another councillor, Rachel Hughes.
Touch me again, I'll drag it off you. You what? Touches me, I'll drag it off you, mate. Yeah, you can try it. You know what? If he touches me with a thing, I've got every right to defend myself, you know? That's the point. There's no need of it, is there? Surely you'd want the publicity, that's what I said before.
Just to explain the ground rules so that you more sort of play nicely. There's nothing to stop you waving your posters, but likewise, he's entitled to be here, he's entitled to film. Okay? He's not breaking any rules. So in case you think that he's breaking any sort of laws or that we should be intervening, that gent is as entitled to be here as you can. Okay? Just so you know that.
Thank you, Inspector. I don't think you're ever going to learn here, to be honest. You're never going to learn here, to be honest.
That's probably my life. I never ever learned.
Well, I know, yeah. Like you're steaming again as well, mate. Steaming before you were, that's what you were. Come on, This is stewards as well, who are doing this.
Off our street! Off our street! Whose street? Our street! Whose street? Our street! Whose street? Our street!
I'll just introduce another councillor, Roxana.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Are they going to follow me?
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here today. But at the same time, it's really sad that we're here again and again and again. No one's born racist. Gets caught.
Hey, love, all right.
It's sad. I recently got told.
Mental, guys.
You know why?
Can we talk? Can we talk?
Yeah, sure, as long as they stop shoving flags in my face, how are you?
Yeah. So what's your...
I'm not a Nazi, love. I'm not. Am I wearing an SS uniform? No, I'm not.
We just need a bit of dialogue. That's kind of why we've come. So why have you come? What is it that you're doing here?
I have tried to explain to people I'm just a YouTuber, and nobody seems to get that. But I'm just making YouTube content. That's all.
Right. And with just in your own name or under an umbrella, or?
Well, I said I got a name for my channel. Yeah, it's TGA. But
Have a look. What does it stand for?
it's the Gwent Auditor.
The Gwent auditor.
Yeah, I'm not here for any hostile or bad intentions or anything. I'm just here to...
What we're saying is unpleasant.
But I'm allowed to film in a public place, just as you're out here exercising your rights. Just as you're out here exercising your rights.
I'm glasses, your body cam and that.
Well, some people here wear glasses and masks and stuff, so what's the difference?
No, with your smart glasses and machine.
Yeah, spy glasses, yeah. For my safety.
It's a bit over the top.
That's right.
What's on
So, is it? Okay. Well,
Sorry, just tell me again what it stands for.
That's the Gwent auditor. Yes.
Gwent auditor.
Yeah, as I say, I'm happy to tell people what I'm here for. I try and be courteous to people and tell people what I'm doing, and I get hostility in response, which is a bit of a shame, really. But
and what's the sort of what's the kind of reason for the Gwent auditor?
well, I do all sorts of videos that I see as public interest, so things that the public want to see. So, and I think these sorts of rallies and things like that are quite in the public interest. So.
What's your position on it?
Well, at the moment, when I'm doing these sort of videos, I try and take a neutral stance, so I don't try and get political or anything like that. So obviously, as under the umbrella of independent journalism, you're supposed to remain impartial, and this is why I don't take a political stance whilst I'm doing my videos.
Don't talk to them, just what they want, and that's their option. You think you're cooking now, it'll hold
I'm going to put it in the lady's face now here as well.
You look a bit of a dick in them shades.
Oh yeah, do I? Takes one to know one, doesn't it? Look at you, look at you.
Yeah. Cheers, come on, mate. It's a good job them coppers are there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, what's that supposed to mean now?
Dust.
Threatening me now, you're making violent threats now, eh? Making violent threats.
You what?
You're making violent threats, are you?
Yeah.
You really think that's appropriate, do you?
You know what, man? You're a dickhead. Nazi.
Yeah. So are you, you're a Nazi as well. Takes one to know one, doesn't it? Look at this. Like a school playground, folks. Little children. This lady's been very decent. There's a bunch of little school children here playing with their little signs and flags in my face.
So tell me more about your motivation for it.
Well, it's just a public interest video, so it's documenting things that are...
What else have you...
Just like I've done government buildings. I covered the Uniting the Kingdom march in London as well. Tommy Robinson, that sort of. So I cover both sides. So I'll cover like their side. I'll cover your side as well, and everything like that.
And where's the content in terms of your sort of? Because I'm on here.
Yeah. Yeah, so you'll see there's lots of different. You'll see the Uniting the Kingdom one and everything on this. So I try and cover, and I cover the counter-protest there as well in London. So I try and cover both sides, try and cover everything that's going on.
But I can't see any sort of commentary. I can just see the videos. Have you got? Where do you put things about what you're doing?
No, I just post the videos. That's it. I just post videos on YouTube. That's it.
Okay. And so what are you trying to do by?
Just exercise my rights to film in a public space and conduct my lawful activities and I try and do a bit of journalism as well, citizen journalism as they call it.
But if you're not doing any commentary, if you're just posting the videos, then what do we?
Well, people like to see these videos on the internet, and it's obviously current events. People like to see current events. I mean, I filmed the Christmas markets the other day, so I've done all sorts of different videos. Oh yeah, that's been live, yeah. Yeah, I'm live streaming this, yeah. But no bad intentions, just here to create my content, that's it, and exercise my civil liberties, same as anyone else. for some reason people think that I'm far right fascist just because I filmed. Obviously, they've had bad experiences in the past with people who have filmed them and tried to say that which is what I've been told. But I'm trying to tell people and put people at ease. I'm not here for anything like that. I'm just here to create content for YouTube. Hello again. No malice at all. No bad intentions.
Just seems a curious thing to do.
Yeah, well, it might be. You can be curious about it, but that's what I enjoy to do. That's my hobby. So I film protests. I've filmed different buildings all over the country and in Ireland as well. So everywhere. I'm even planning on filming in the Netherlands next year as well.
Nice.
So I do all sorts of videos, and if people don't want to be filmed, that's what people are wearing masks, to create their own privacy, because there is no expectation of privacy in a public place. That's what I stand for, and people are more than welcome to create their own privacy by covering their face. And people should expect, when they're at a big event, middle of Rotherham like this, that they're going to be filmed. There's street cameras around here as well. People are going to be on those cameras, and if they'd rather their face not be anywhere, then they're more than welcome to create that privacy.
Still don't quite get what you're trying to do.
Well, it's a human right. Public photography is part of freedom of expression. It comes under the banner of Article 10 of the Human Rights Act. So this is what I'm doing. I'm standing up for my human rights by coming out and filming. And there's places in the world where you wouldn't be able to do this, where you wouldn't be able to protest. So and there's people who might want to see that in other parts of the world as well. So they can see that we're able to exercise these rights here. They're able to exercise these rights in the UK, and that's what I'm doing.
And there's lots of other rights, aren't there? You know, so right to asylum. Right. Yeah.
But why this was started was photography is not a crime, PIN Act. So we stand for basically a bracket called PIN Act. And that PIN Act is photography is not a crime, because years ago people were getting abused, still are in some cases, under the Terrorism Act for taking pictures. And that's not right. Photographers' rights being abused, and this is what we stand
Can
for.
someone carry the Rotherham TEC banner?
PIN Act.
Just on the mark, please. Can we have that at the front, Brian? That's what we are. Can someone carry the banner?
I'm being fair with you because you have been with me, so I'll give what I get, really. If you're polite and reasonable with me, I'll be the same back.
You need a bit of that anyway in these different
Exactly,
ways.
definitely.
Okay, just a quick announcement. As I mentioned before, the Stewards Collective helping us today.
I'm just going to get a shot on the live just down there, folks.
If anybody has any worries at any point, can they contact Tables just here now? It's their Chief Steward. Thanks very much. Okay, we're gonna head off.
Hey, hands off.
We'll get some chanting going shortly.
Me then.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to do, my friend, you know.
We're not your friends.
Off.
Apologies. Oh, that's the
It's
wind.
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. There's a march going on. We're going to follow the march. Don't worry.
Can people stay close together, please,
Stay
and
to the
just
side, yeah.
be aware of things around you?
Yeah, it is. It was in my face. Thank you.
Say it loud, say it clear. Refugees are welcome
Shut
here.
yourself up in a minute.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Don't touch my camera with it then. Don't touch my camera with it then. I did, I felt it. Yeah, I felt it.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Silence journalism.
Loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome.
Get it off my camera then. Get it off my camera then. I'm in a public space. See if they follow me over the road now. They are following me over the road. Hey, oh wait. You're following me. I've crossed over the road.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
I don't think they're any different to the IDF, but they're trying to silence journalists. Hypocrites. Absolute hypocrite, you are. Absolute hypocrite. Watch the road. Despite how much of an idiot you're acting, I don't want you getting run over. Bye-bye.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Get off.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Off.
Refugees
It is.
are welcome here.
Get off.
Refugees are welcome here.
Off. Away.
Refugees are welcome here.
Well, literally follow me across the road. Off. You're doing that on purpose because you're pointing it up that way. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
Refugees are welcome here. 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 Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Get off it! Out our streets!
I break my glasses here. Get out of my face then. You keep, I moved across the road, you kept following me.
Go! Off our streets!
Yeah,
Stop putting it in, stop putting it, draping it over my camera then.
Shouting and having to grab things.
You're following me across the road, then you're draping it over like that and dragging it. You know exactly what you're doing. Yeah, but this is the camera, as you would know yourself, Inspector, the camera's an extension of myself. Can you stop?
Now I'm actually trying to go against the wind, right?
Okay. Oh, public order, you're going to commit a public order offence. Do you see that, Inspector? I think I'll stick by you, Inspector, I think.
You take care of it.
Sorry, Inspector.
Sorry, sir.
Yep. Sorry. I'll stick this side of the road then. I'll stick with you, I said, Inspector. I'm gonna go to the top there. Put my hand out in front of me. Come towards that, that's on your own fault. Right. Muppet you, aren't you? The right Muppet you are, aren't you? Well, that was intentional.
It absolutely wasn't. Enjoy the wind, mate.
What, the pole? What, the pole?
The wind.
The way! Get up my face, it's getting right in my face. I'm stood across here and it's getting in my face. Out of my face! She's intentionally walking towards me, put it in my face.
What I wouldn't want to happen is if the wind getting hold of one of those.
That's why I moved across the road, yeah. Out my face, bloody hell.
Don't touch my flag.
Out my face with it now.
Well, it's the wind. Can't stop the wind.
Well, it wouldn't be happening if you weren't following me with it, would it? Right, out of my face. Stop putting it in my face.
I don't care.
Stop putting it in my face. The march is going on down there, and you purposely followed me across the road.
We purposely followed you.
Yes, across the road, yeah. I've kept a distance from you, and you're coming up to me, shoving flags in my face. Oh, what do you expect then? Rotherham Council. Even though Rotherham Council have actually raised the flag. So, yesterday. I'm on my own, guys. Just gonna stick behind the police here on this side. Walk right into it. Trying to stay this side of the police, folks, because they keep coming out to me like that, shoving flags in my face. Literally twisting my glasses, that one lady did. Yeah, the Irish tricolour, it's a shame it's being used in that manner, really. It's a shame that the Irish flag is being used in such a disgraceful manner, to be honest, but you know. I apologise to the people of Ireland for people like this, who are abusing who are misusing the Irish flag in that manner. No, he's not, unfortunately. Seems just to be me today. Keep it out my face, then.
Windy here.
Oh, you're purposely waving it in my face.
It's the wind catching it. Windy.
Yeah.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Right, that was intentional. Disgraceful way to use the Irish tricolour. I got a lot of Irish people watching this live right now. They're not happy with you. What do you think of that 420? About the Irish flag being misused in this, being used in this manner. You know, all the Irish people watching my live are disgraced by your actions. Just saying. Get off me! Disgraceful way to abuse the Irish flag, that is, to start putting it in people's faces like that. All the Irish people watching my live, very disappointed in you, you know that, right? Got lots of Irish viewers.
Educators in our communities, we know that our students come from all around the world. And the fact that we have multicultural classrooms is what makes us brilliant. And as previous speaker already said, children aren't born racist. This is something that comes from the society that we live in, that people are taught about racism and division. And that means that we can also teach about unity and about anti-racism, and we need to be fighting in our classrooms and in our communities, to be defending multiculturalism and to be celebrating all the different places all around the world. And all the
Stand over by the police over there, I think, folks. Stand behind the police.
I'm really proud that our union supports all the protests against the far right. But we go beyond that. We say, shame on the Labour government. Shame on them for attacking migrants and refugees who are just trying to find a better home. But also shame on them for attacking working class communities. Shame on them for failing to get rid of the 2-child benefit cap, for scrapping winter fuel payments. It's because of their policies that the far right are able to pose as
trying to silence their own message.
They're able to pose as friends of the working class people. But we know that Farage is a millionaire, and he wants to cut taxes for the rich, and he wants to privatize the NHS and the whole
traitors to Ireland, that's right. Anyone who's doing that.
So solidarity
flags in people's faces for exercising journalism. Lawful right, just as they do it. Just the people here exercising their civil rights. And they're trying to silence it.
So go away from today, feel proud of the fact that we've come out to stop the fascists from the far right. Let's unite and fight and build an even bigger, broader movement. Solidarity.
Sahel Tuan, the joint convener of Sheffield Centre Racing, to say...
You're very close to touching that. I would advise you not to touch it.
Everybody for coming out again, and we will be doing this again and again.
Back.
I thought we'd seen the back of most of this back in the 80s. But look at it now. There's always parasites amongst our communities who will prey on those that are struggling and suffering. And it's for us to remind them all, we are the majority.
Don't get any close to my face, mate.
And we have been for a very long time. The politicians at the top don't want you to recognise that.
Oh yeah,
the
I want
only way
you.
we can get our message across.
Get in my face, we all can, I know.
Then on the street.
Just move your flag a bit further forward. It's
And when
still getting in.
they appear on the street, it is a form of occupation. They want to occupy the streets to drive the rest of us away. Out.
Out my face, that was right in my face there,
windy,
mate.
very windy out here.
Very windy.
Can't control the wind.
Yeah, well, I got a right to defend myself, innit?
Remember, Rotherham has been a
Stop putting things in my face, I can defend it. Get out of my space. Thank you.
I think, Phil, you'll remind
Fucking
me
Nazi dickhead.
Yeah, you're a Nazi and all.
No.
Takes one to know one, doesn't
Nazi,
it?
mate.
Because they know
It takes one to know one, doesn't it? So there's a Nazi there, look.
Oh, that means you are a Nazi then, is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah.
that we don't get any flashbacks.
Take your racist filth somewhere else.
Racist filth? Where's the racist filth?
You, mate, you.
Oh, yeah.
To worry about.
We need humanity unite against fascism, against people that are supremacists, racists,
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. We're all human beings, I agree with that.
Yeah. The only way to survive is to
Absolutely.
unite.
Has I got permission to take our photo?
I've got every right to film people in a public place.
No, but you know, you have to understand something. People, excuse me.
Sorry. I'm trying to speak to this gentleman. He's trying to speak to me.
People don't want to be filmed.
I'm trying to speak to this gentleman.
Respect people.
You're the fascist, mate. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are, clearly. I'm trying to silence journalism, that's what you're doing, so that's fascism. Look at the definition of fascism.
You have to show respect for people. People don't want to be filmed. Yeah.
We're in a public place.
For a reason, because people are, there are risks. Fascism is growing. They represent a real danger for people. You know, you are doing a damage to people filming them.
We're in a public space, obviously your message.
Right wing with information.
You want to get your message out there, though, don't you? That's the thing.
In other channels.
Yeah, well, this is where it's going. I mean,
well, if you, I don't want, so don't film me. I don't want.
What's the difference if people What's the difference if people from Stand Up to Racism take pictures and post them on the page, or if I'm doing it? What's the difference?
Protect people's feelings. People don't want to be filmed.
What's the difference? There's pictures of you on the Stand Up to Racism pages. So
You
what's the
don't have
difference?
the right to film me. If you
Because that's
don't
what
want to be filmed,
it's my right to do so. Yeah, enjoy it. It's my right to do it, mate. All right, respect, man. Thank you.
Yeah. I know, maybe you are a good person, you know, but you have to understand people don't want to be filmed. You have to respect them.
But people from your own
these videos can be seen by right wing.
But people on your own groups post pictures on the internet.
Well, when people want to show, then they show.
So what's the difference? What's the difference between your group doing it and me doing it?
Sorry?
What's the difference between the Stand Up to Racism doing it and me doing it? What's the difference?
You are filming. I'm not with the camera filming you, saying what you're putting.
I've seen pictures of you before on the Stand Up to Racism pages.
Yeah, and they shouldn't have filmed them.
Yeah, but that's your own group putting those pictures up.
But filmed by people that I accept, you know, in a way
So
that I
what's the
accept.
what's the difference? There's no
Somebody
difference,
make a
mate.
video of me that he edited it and I hated it.
This is live, this is going out, mate.
You know, what you don't understand, how painful it is when somebody is filming you and then you have to see yourself in the light that they want to present you.
I don't understand what the difference is,
traumatizing. You don't understand, yeah, because you don't understand, that's the problem.
Well, the difference is between Stand Up to Racism taking pictures and posting you on their page, and me taking videos of you
his own video.
online.
He
There's no
edited
difference,
his
mate.
own video, he wanted to say whatever he wanted to say. And he cheated me. Yeah? He deceived me. So you don't have the right, you have to understand.
I've got every right, yes, that's what I'm
You
trying
don't
to
have
do.
right
I have every right.
to violate
Yes,
other
I do.
people's
There's
rights.
no expectation of privacy.
No, I
in a
have a
public
right to
place.
say no. I
No, you don't have a
want
right
you
to say
to
no.
film me.
There's every right to film people in a
Yeah,
public
the
place.
system gives
No one
you
else
the
needs
right.
police here, the
The
police are
system
here.
gives you the right because they want to sell cameras, because they want
Come
to
and ask the police
manipulate
here.
people.
He'll tell you.
Yeah.
Can I squeeze through these flags? Thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking to him that if he doesn't have the right to violate people's
Excuse me.
saying not to be filmed.
Get it out of my face then. I've told you a million times now.
Stop touching
I've
it.
told you a million times now. I've told you many times now. I have told you many times now. Excuse me. It's not the wind. I can see you're intentionally put it in my face.
Just moving it over here. It's the wind doing the rest.
What, moving it towards my face? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
You are not welcome.
I'm welcome anywhere in a public space. Thank you. Off my camera.
That doesn't mean you're welcome.
I'm welcome anywhere in a public space. Excuse me. Thank you.
Can I squeeze through?
Excuse me. Yeah, there you go.
Excuse me.
Policeman want to get through. Get out of his face and get out of my face then. Excuse me, out my face.
Get out of our space. You are not welcome.
You followed me across the road.
This gentleman is entitled to be here. Also think about where you're putting your flag. If your flag was, if he didn't have this camera, would you put your flag that close to him? But I want to just make you need to differentiate between doing it in front of the camera and showing it in his face. Okay.
Gaining support.
Thank you, Inspector.
When we see the likes of Nigel Farage and Reform gaining support in society, we have to recognise that that is a symptom of a much, much deeper problem. It's a symptom of the fact that working class communities have been suffering and suffering and suffering year in, year out. Just look at this winter, when many pensioners will no longer have the winter fuel allowance taken off by Starmer.
It's more effective actually.
Just because he wants to show that he's tough, he's going to be tough on pensioners.
Beautiful.
And it's worth saying that another symptom of the misery that working class communities are experiencing is the Labour government's refusal to scrap the two-child benefit cap, which is keeping millions of children in poverty. And I mention these things because, as Fred Hampton, the American revolutionary, once said, we don't think the best way to fight fire is with fire. The best way to fight fire is with water. And the best way to fight racism is with solidarity and socialism. We're here today to show the far right that they will not merge, they will not mobilise, we will be there in superior numbers. Every time. But it's not just about today. We also have to go into our workplaces, into our communities. We have to build working class power. We have to organise around the demands that working class communities have. And we have to fight for a better world, a socialist world, because that's the only real solution.
Oh, sorry, mate. You're away. No, I'm walking around because they keep putting flags in my face.
We're out on strike this week, and that's a continuing campaign that we need to support and make the link between fighting racism and fighting against the crook.
Excuse me.
So, you'd like to say a few words, come forward.
No, don't touch it.
On today and how important it is that we keep, I think it's very important.
Hey, watch me, mate. I'm stood here.
Of what we are doing, and I always say this, it's so important.
Did that on purpose, didn't you?
It's not about them and us, and I know we use terms like fascists and Nazi supporters, etc. But it's not about creating divide in society. It's not about them and us. What's important is...
Hey, back off. That's the second time you've done that. That's clearly intentional. You walked into him. Watch where you're going. He's done it on purpose, hasn't he?
We need to be building these sort of bridges, and we need to sort of create opportunities within our workplace.
You don't want to touch your phone, don't touch the flag.
Get it out of my face then. Told you, get away from my camera, don't touch it.
It's the wind, isn't it?
Get off my flag.
Get it off me then. Simple as.
One of his chest as well.
The internet is a very good place communication. However, a lot of these racial stereotypes have been fueled by the media as well. So it's very, very important to keep communication going. I think it's also important as well.
He just touched me. 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 It's on my camera. He just touched me. He just touched me. Stop coming up to me and touching me. Stop coming up to me and touching me. I've told you a million times now. Stop coming up to me and touching me.
Did you put somebody's phone? You don't have a right.
Yeah, if somebody touches me, yes, I have every right. If they touch me, it's called self-defense.
Careful. Look, you put somebody's phone.
It's called self-defense, mate. Back off. I've said a million times. Back off.
Nobody's touching.
I've said a million times. Back off. I keep moving, and you keep following me around.
If I could just speak to you for a moment.
It's very close.
Just to
yeah, sorry, I'll stand back, Constable.
This, as I said quite a few times already, this gentleman is welcome to be here. You may wish he wasn't here, but he's welcome to be here. This is public land. He's entitled to film. He's entitled to.
You get that flag up my face. I've told you at least 50 odd times now.
You've just put the flag over your own head.
And you are coming around and trying to
put it over your own head.
You are trying to block his view. It is antagonising him. This
He can go home.
reach a tipping point. This may reach a tipping point.
Just as much right to be here as you.
Is to be anticipated.
I've got just as much right to be here as you.
Immediately.
No.
Stop filming me.
No.
He's entitled to be here.
Go away from me if you don't want to be filmed.
He's moving around and you are following him, so that he's
back.
trying to move
God's
out
sake.
of the
He's
following
flag,
us.
But you are.
He's followed us down from there.
Putting the flag in the way.
I was stood over there and you still came over to me.
A tipping point for a breach of the peace. We would not want to have to take action about that. Have you all understood that?
To be fair, he has been following us all day as well. I was walking across the road actually, mate.
So if he is moving around and filming, and you are coming on around after him and putting the flag in his face, that is escalating things, and I'd ask
He keeps touching me, mate. He keeps touching me, mate.
I am touching you. Get your hands targeting it.
Get it off me then. I've told you.
I'm not touching
I've told you
am
100
I?
times now.
Winding.
I've told you 100 times now and you keep doing it.
It's a wind, mate.
Okay, alright then.
He's just knocked the camera out, so is that what you're going to do? No.
Isn't the police?
Well, if you're going to touch me with it, yeah, of course I will. I've got a right to defend myself.
You're not.
Well, I'm entitled to hold the flag.
Typical South Yorkshire police.
I'm going to stand over here, folks. God's sake. Out of the way, come on. I've stood right at the back over here. Oh my God.
You're not welcome.
You're not welcome.
Yeah, you started.
I don't care, mate. If it gets in my face, I'm going to move it, ain't I?
Listen, you grabbed it. Well, show us the video then. Show us the video.
It's all on there, it's all on there, mate. It's all on live. If you want to watch it, it's on the live stream.
Yeah.
We can rewind the live stream. Gwent Auditor, mate. The Gwent Auditor. It's all on live stream. Everything is.
Don't engage with him, mate. Just keep the flag in his face, but don't engage.
Well, if it does touch my face, I will move it. Just saying.
We're not touching you.
Criminal damage then.
No, I won't, because that's assault.
You have assaulted.
Unwanted contact.
You are not
Unwanted contact.
We had 1st March involved. And hundreds of the Asian community came out. In fact, there's an enormous photograph of Muslims taking prayers in All Saints Square because the police had protected us and wouldn't let them out to go to prayer. It's a fantastic picture of solidarity.
So what some of the individuals are doing, well, you're already creating your privacy. I don't know why people don't want to be filmed. They can do exactly what you're doing. That gentleman, he's creating his privacy. Create your privacy. You don't want to be on camera. You've already got masks on. What's the problem? You've got masks on. What's the issue? Your identity is concealed. There is no issue. Yeah, but you've got a right to do that. You can put a mask on, mate. Well, that's your own problem. If you don't want to put a mask on, then you're... There's no expectation of privacy in public.
It was fantastic. That was actually 10 minutes later, and then the other two
back off.
And then the case was thrown out because of the police lies. I mean, it's so documented. It's a fantastic victory for the whole working class.
I've said, how many times have I had to say now? How many times have I had to say now, mate?
You keep grabbing the flag.
Well, keep it out. If it goes in my face, I will, mate. Of course I will. Yes, it was in my face. If it keeps coming into my if it keeps coming into my face, just walk away.
Don't argue with him.
Walk away. Get back to the. Come on, get back to the protest. Come on. Back to your protest, mate. I don't see why you've got such a big issue with the camera. For God's sake, trying to say I'm a far right fascist and all that crap. It's a load of rubbish, mate. You know it's a load of rubbish. You're wrong. I'm not a far-right fascist, and I'll keep saying it. I'm not a far-right fascist. Okay? How many times?
You've had the coffee, look. You've had the coffee.
Yeah, they have got an office in there. Some absolute morons, to be fair. Absolute morons. Right, stand over by the door here.
Hello, me again.
Hello. You know what I'm going to do if it touches me, don't you? I've said many times now, and you know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to push it out my space. Right, I'm going to stand over by the police again. Excuse me, out my face, please.
Windy.
You know exactly what you're doing. How many times have I got to tell you?
Come join us. Come join
See this foolish behaviour that still continues? Right.
I know.
It is a bit breezy today. Hold on.
Now, if you're going to touch me, you know what I'm going to do. Push him out of the way. Oh. Hello, mate.
We've said a little bit about community races in Rotherham. We've also relaunched in Sheffield. We've fundraised recently for a big meal. And I think it's important to understand that the reason that Sheffield maybe doesn't struggle as much with the problem that Rotherham has is that we...
What do you want me to say? Refugees are welcome here, and then you'll stop? Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Of course they are. Refugees are, of course, welcome here. I agree with you. All right?
So it really was a baptism of fire. But if anything, it just made me realise how important this is. And yeah, so friendly to meet people. And yeah, I don't have anything prepared to say, so it's pretty off the cuff. But yeah, it's oh yeah, so I might say a bit about.
I'm not saying it sarcastically. Refugees are welcome here.
I think this is really important because I've never been before, and when I was going, people were saying things like, "Oh, be careful," you know, like.
Stop ripping the flag out of my hand.
Why turn the camera off? Why not?
What did you film it? What's he doing?
Try not to engage with it.
Nice conversation with him.
Yeah.
No, don't.
Why turn the camera off?
It's a bit of a
Just turn your back on it.
To be fair, mate, we've got a right to film in a public space, so. Everyone's got a right to film in a public space. People have filmed me already, so. I've tried to explain to you what I'm doing, and you're not listening to me. You just won't have it. You just get immediately hostile with the camera. There's no need of it, is there? I tried to have a decent conversation. I tried to have a decent conversation and tell people what I'm doing, and you're not having it. I'm making videos for YouTube. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm making a YouTube video. I'm live streaming right now for YouTube. For public interest, YouTube. That's what I do. Yeah, feel free to cover yourselves up. You've got a right to create your own privacy. So, any credibility the cause has is being overshadowed by this childish behaviour. So, well, there's.
Stop touching the flag.
My hand was already out anyway. You're going into it. Don't come up to me with it then, innit? If you don't want it touched. Walk away, you don't want it touched. So my hand's going to be stuck out like this to keep distance. That's what it's there for. Don't like it when I'm using my hand to keep distance, do you? No, you don't. I'm using my hand to keep distance. That's what I'm doing. It's going to silence their own vigil, really.
I think it's really important that even if they show that they don't hold claims to practice that. So yeah, thank you.
You've been told numerous times.
Brilliant, thank you. Next speaker is Singleton.
You've been told numerous times. The police have told you, I've told you. Move back.
Yeah, I just want to talk briefly about, sort of the general nature of fascism and how we actually arrived in this position. Because I was a vandalist on August 4th, and the overwhelming number of fascists, about sort of in the hundreds, almost war. It's important to recognise where that actually comes from, because not all of those sort of 600, 500 or so people were actual out-and-out fascists. But a lot of people have spoken about, how fascism arises and the fact that, it comes from a lot of the deprivation that we see that breeds that sort of resentment against, people across the street from you. But the nature of fascism, it's a social movement. So that's why you had, 600 people.
Right, folks, I'm going to move back over this way.
Racist, the people that, take in the mail and things like that and listen to all that horrible rhetoric. You don't necessarily go out and march every time, but when the moment strikes, that's when they go out onto the streets. So it's important to, this is why, you know, we chant things like Nazis come off our streets or fascists come off our streets, because, you know, there's sort of a moment there when those soft racists who might have...
Are you going to restrict my freedom of movement now, are you? Thank you.
You know, there might be a moment that actually clicks to them that...
Restrict my freedom of movement, I'm trying to move out.
And that's what all this is about. It's about unifying the communities.
Out of my way, mate! Get off me!
Get off me! Don't start jostling me!
You just came at me!
Don't start jostling me! Don't start jostling me! Alright?
Just broke my selfie stick! He's just broke my selfie stick!
Idiot trying to hit me with it!
I did, he just, look!
You fell over.
That's what's going to happen, you know, if somebody touch him, you can get arrested. Yes. Come away. Yes. Come away.
Stay away, everybody, please.
Stay away, leave it to the...
I'm trying to move out and he's coming at me like that.
You're not welcome.
You're quite annoying, you know. Quite enough, eh?
I'm trying to move out and you're getting all towards me. Look what he's done. Look at that. Get out my face. He's just vandalised my property. I need to speak to the police.
You are not welcome.
Eggs.
Not welcome.
Welcome anywhere in a public space. I'm not going anywhere. Well, you just barged into me. What, me pushing you away as you barged into me? That's... Get out of my face, please. I'm moving back.
Back further.
I'll be where I want. I'm in a public space. You've come out. It's over there. A mile in that direction. Bugger off with you. Just broke my selfie stick. He broke my selfie stick. He just pulled it off and twisted it. Get that away from me.
Oh, get off my flag. You've just assaulted me again. Get your hands to yourself.
Get it out of my face then. Get it out of my face.
Get away from me.
Get it out of my face.
Get away from me.
Shoot, it's out of my face. What's the matter with you?
You.
Get it out of my face, please. Inspector. I'm trying to speak to the inspector. Inspector, look what he's done.
Yes.
Excuse me, I'm trying to speak to the inspector. Can you move away? I'm trying to speak to the inspector.
Public space.
So you can see that on the GoPro, look what he's doing. The guy who barged into me. I pushed him off me and he's gone and bent my selfie stick, broken it, vandalised my property. Thanks.
I'll direct him to come down.
Stop coming towards me.
Okay, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can you go and speak to my two colleagues who are down there? They're going to take some details about what's happening.
Yes, thank you. Oh, shut up, will you? Officers. Officers, one of the protesters there he barged into me, so I pushed him off me to defend myself, and he's gone and pulled my selfie stick off me and twisted it and broken it there.
Okay, right, no problem.
So it's all on camera. The inspector was there, and there was one of your colleagues were there as well.
All right.
So I should have that on body cam if they were faced that way. I got it on my body camera. I've got it on the live stream as well.
Yeah, we need to take some details off you then, sir, for report of criminal damage. All right.
Yep. I just need to stop the live stream just to...
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, folks. I'm going to report the what's happened about the criminal damage here. I will catch you all next time. Okay.
Right, so we can just start by taking your name.
come. That's fine. Have they, as inspector, that got a description off you?
Yeah. Well, they saw the person who was there, who was doing it, so they should be on their body cams. It's on mine anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. So they've just grabbed it.
I can't even shut it now.
So is it, just to clarify, has he physically grabbed hold of it and bent it?
He ripped it off me and bent it round like that.
Right. That's fine. I've got that crimed. What are you doing now? Are you going to go back and carry on?
Yeah, I'll probably stand across the road.
Yeah.
Do a bit of filming. I want to try and stay away because people kept coming charge barging into me and everything.
So library. We've just had a chat with Mint Library. So obviously people that's in there to let them out a different door. But we've seen, particularly, there's been a couple of people that's been getting close with flags and that, trying to.
Yeah, well, it escalated then. As I was walking away, I was going to stand over there. Opposite the road there, and they were following me out, and one guy just full on walked into me and barged into me on purpose, so I pushed him off me, and then he ripped this out of my hand and twisted it like that.
Was it one of them two that's been sort of up in your face with flag?
No, it was this other guy and he just charged out of nowhere at the crowd and came and barged into me intentionally.
He's left area now, I think, hasn't he?
I'm not sure, but yeah, he did barge into me.
That's fine. But yeah, like I say, you're more than entitled to film.
It's just a shame that my equipment's been damaged now, so that's the unfortunate thing.
What I'll do when we get back in later, I'll crime it.
Yeah.
Obviously it'll be criminal damage, and then I'll contact you with crime reference number.
Yeah.
And then I'll also send you a link to send the footage through, and then we can get a good still shot of a suspect and try and ID him from that.
Yeah, that's fantastic. All right.
Yeah, but if you, like I say, if you're filming, aren't you?
Yeah, just because of how bad that got with my equipment, I'm best staying across the road, and so probably.
Yeah. But there's plenty of police on today, obviously, if stuff goes south later on. But
no, thanks for that.
Is it just filming just for your channel? And
that's all it is.
Just awareness kind of
I
stuff?
tried telling them that, and they still got really hostile with me. So I don't understand it, to be honest. But
which you wouldn't expect they would be if they're here for a peaceful protest.
Yeah, they should act peacefully. Exactly.
Yeah. Everyone's got the right. If people want to protest, they can protest.
I respect that. It's just I don't respect people coming at me and doing things like this.
No, so you should be not getting into your personal space, should they?
Nope. I'm trying to. Well, I kept moving back, as your colleagues probably say. I kept moving back, and they kept coming.
Yeah, that's it. When we popped into the library, we sort of had eyes onto windows before they came to talk to you about.
Yeah. I can't even push this back in now because it's all bent and broken.
So you don't want to keep moving it back too much. It'll probably end up.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse. Yeah. I don't know. I can't really fix that now either.
No.
Oh well. Have to get a new selfie stick now.
Yeah, but like I say, you shouldn't, if you're there filming, it's not. If you're not antagonising people and you're just there filming for your channel or for awareness or whatever.
As your inspector said over there, he was trying to tell them that he's moved back. You kept coming up to him. You're harassing him now.
Yeah.
And then they still kept doing it. So they weren't listening to your colleagues at all over there.
No, that's unfortunate. But, yeah, if you want to film wherever you want to film, you can film. But if you want to film it from this side of the road, then
yeah. No, I appreciate that anyway, Constable.
And then if people start coming across, we'll just have a chat with them. Say, look, he's moved away. He's not getting in your face, so same courtesy.
No, thanks for that anyway.
Yeah, no problem. All right, I'll be in touch as soon as I can.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Depending when we get done. All right.
Yeah, thank you. Get a couple of pictures of the car. Just get a shot of the van a minute and everything. You get a shot of the van a sec? You get a shot of the van? Get a shot of the van, I am, for the Instagram. Yeah. Got to get a shot of that. I haven't seen one of these. It's cool. Tactical at TSG. So I'm going to come over to this side now.
Just talk to each other.
Stay away from that side. So we've got this both sides here now. I'm going to record like this. And cameramen are under attack. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. So when cameramen are under attack, what do you do? Stand up, fight back. So we've got the other side demo, yeah? How you doing, alright? Just filming over that side I was, mate. Look what they've look what they did. They broke my selfie stick.
Yeah, because if you're filmed, you're far right.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, really, isn't it? There we go. You alright? So I'm a YouTuber, I'm not with them over there. Yeah.
Or do we start with a Christmas song?
Yeah, nice and loud. We're here for illegal immigration. We're against illegal immigration.
Oh, that's brilliant. To avoid the copyright, folks, I'm going to go over there. Just going to stand down on the road. I'm filming both sides, I say. Don't want to get the copyright, man. So I keep the distance from these a bit, buddy. They'll break your camera like they've done with my selfie stick. Got both demos here now. So I'm going to cross over here. Got some of the stewards over here now. Oh, the police are actually going to arrest that guy now. So I'm going to stand back here. Let's have a little look. Sheffield Stand Up to Racism. Across here, look. I'll put the selfie stick away, it's damaged enough to be fair. As you can see, look what they've done. So, equipment damage today, folks. How long's the... we've been going just over an hour now. So we're going to leave it in about 10 minutes. I think we're going to end off this video. So just going about across the road now, folks. They've all come this side now. So I'm going to get the camcorder out because they've knackered my selfie stick. As you can see, it's all on body one what happened. So we'll pick it back up with you, folks. My equipment's generally damaged. I can't even get this in my bag now, I don't think. I'm gonna get the oh, for God's sake. Oh. That's a counter demo, you can't. Are you seriously gonna follow me now? You're gonna have to... standing with either side. I'm not standing with either side, as you can clearly see. The individual's getting arrested now for vandalising my property. Thank you, that gentleman. Are you obviously going to come towards the counter demonstration, are you? They're coming towards the counter demonstration.
You what, sorry?
They're coming towards this demonstration. These are. Lisa Lynch, you know, he was one of the people who was at the demonstrations, incidents at the Holiday Inn, who was arrested, jailed, and he died in prison. So I'm going to stand over this side, on the grass over here. And they're still following me. I've come right across the road, they're still following me. These people are so irritating. Just to let you know, the gentleman who barged into me has been reported to the police for criminal damage. The gentleman who barged into me and twisted and broke my selfie stick has been reported to the police. Unacceptable behaviour. That's not a this is not a peaceful protest. This is not a peaceful protest. Your actions have not been peaceful. I'll stand up here. I'm trying to get there. This is harassment now. You're following me around. And you're trying to be intimidating and you're following me around. I'm feeling harassed, alarmed and distressed by your actions. Move away. What you were doing is causing me harassment, alarm and distress. You were causing me harassment, alarm and distress. Craziest one yet, folks. Getting harassed by these individuals repeatedly. I've moved right the way back over here and I'm getting followed around. I can walk up there and they still follow me, I bet. They've already vandalised my property. Feeling intimidated now. So I'm gonna move over this way. I think I'm gonna move over this way, Constable. Still seems to have grown over there, to be fair. I don't know, I can't see the individual that attacked me over there. And this is a thuggish behaviour from sorts of protests. It's disappointing. It's gone beyond peaceful now. I mean, it'd be great if it was a peaceful protest, but it's not. They've not been peaceful with an innocent cameraman. Oh, it's ridiculous. police cars driving off now. So I've moved back, and they keep coming over towards me. I can step over here, they'll still keep coming. Look at this. I've stepped right the way back. Can you go away? How many times?
Hello.
Hi, Sergeant.
Hello.
Very trip, mate. To matter how far I am, I could be uptown as long as I can still see them. They're going to keep following me.
Well, I've just said it's obviously harassment. I have to keep. I've said I've spoken to you. You've taken yourself over this side of the road, away from it.
Exactly. Yeah. They vandalised my property. I didn't want anything more of mine getting damaged over there. So
Are you live streaming now? Is it?
No, I'm not live streaming now. That's why I stopped the live stream because it was on the selfie stick and they broke my selfie stick. So here's what it is. And I want to do more lives, but I'll have to buy a new selfie stick first. I'll have to go on Amazon later.
The thing is, it's like, I've seen videos of other audiences where people get into the personal space and you're not pushing back or anything, which you'd be entitled to do. But,
well, I did.
Yeah. Push what you're entitled to do if they're coming right into your space.
Well, some of them they were touching me as well. They were touching me, so I had to push them back. They kept touching me.
Yeah, it's just.
That's what that guy did. He full on barged into me, so I pushed him away, and then he just charged, grabbed my selfie stick out my hand, and he snapped it like that.
Yeah, which you shouldn't be doing, and you're fully entitled to film it. Because chap with mask on, have you seen this channel? I said, I've not seen it, but you're allowed to film in public spaces, which is what you're doing. It's not as though you're shouting obscenities at people like that or anything like that.
It's supposed to be a peaceful protest, and it's gone well beyond peaceful. Like, I think they should say if these protests aren't going to be peaceful, they should have dispersal orders and things for them.
That's it. It's like these have turned up on this side of the road.
Yeah.
And
it's a shame because there's a cause, and they're not doing their cause any good because they're coming out and acting like that. Yeah. It is a shame because it might be people who believe in their cause. I'm not saying whether I do or whether I don't when I'm doing my videos because I try and remain impartial.
Yeah. Well, that's it. You just if you're not here causing any distress.
Exactly. When that link gets sent over, I can send the footage off this body cam then. Do you think anything can be done to deter protests from being...
Say again, sorry.
Do you think there could be anything done by like council orders or things to stop when the protests do get rowdy, they can get dispersed if they start getting a bit angsty and start behaving like that?
You can put policing powers in place and stuff like that.
Right, is it under the Public Order Act, isn't it? Or?
Yeah, so it's like a Section 35 dispersal order.
That's right. I mean, stand up but yeah, I think if it gets like that, then maybe it could come to the point when powers like that should be used.
Yeah, that comes from out. She's been locked up.
Is she? There we go. Oh, you dropped it.
Yes. Nina, can you come down here, please?
I'll stand down for favour here. The individual who's been harassing me and assaulting me has been arrested. There we go. Oh, sorry officer. There we go. So I'm going to keep a distance here. There we go. Thanks, officers. Here we are. Good actions by the police today. All right. Yes. If people are going to commit criminal offences again, if people are going to commit criminal offences, they're going to suffer the consequences, aren't they? If people are going to commit criminal offences, they suffer the consequences, isn't it? That's what happens.
Off our streets!
Follow the law then.
Off our streets!
Follow the law. There's a difference between a peaceful protest and what's happening there.
Racist scum! Off our streets! Racist scum! Off our streets!
This is not a peaceful protest.
Off our streets! Racist scum! Off our streets! Racist scum! Off our streets! Racist scum! Off our streets!
There we go. Protester arrested. Good. This is what happens when you transgress the law on a protest that is meant to be peaceful. This is what happens when you transgress the law on a protest that's meant to be peaceful. You get arrested. Result there, folks. Thuggish protester has been arrested. Obviously that'll be a message to those to keep these protests peaceful. By all means, carry on doing these protests, stand up to racism, carry on with the cause. But there's no need for aggressive, thuggish behaviour at these protests. They need to remain peaceful. Excuse me. So yeah, I think we're going to end off this video soon, folks. Got 20 minutes left on the card, so I will make a move very soon, folks. They've all come across this side of the road, despite there being another protest over here. They sort of followed the other protest over. I've moved myself away from that protest simply because there is copyrighted music playing. After you then.
Another guy came up and they were like, oh yeah.
Shocking behaviour by the protesters today, and the police have done a good job today. They've arrested a thuggish protester. There we go. And they were still directing their attentions on me, despite there being another protest over there. But they can clearly see I am not part of. I'm not part of that protest over there, as you can see. And they're still directing their attentions on me now. So I think we're going to make a move, folks. Good result, I think. Hopefully that gentleman who broke my selfie stick gets dealt with. And I'll just let this guy come out a second. So I'm going to end it off. They're all coming over this side of the road as well. So they're trying to be purposely antagonistic. Some people, they say it's us who are trying to be antagonistic, but we move back, we get followed. This is the thing. So we're not the ones, us cameramen, we're not the ones who are being antagonistic. It's these adjunct provocateurs at these protests who have to breach the peace, stir things up and cause issues, just because there's a man with a camera. So cameramen are welcome here. So thanks everybody for watching. I think we're going to move on. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Also hit that bell button to stay notified. And we'll catch you all in the next one, folks. TGA out. It looks